Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Tam. Hi Country Love. Hi Fatima. How's everyone? Welcome. Hi Nisha. Hi Lauren and Lucinda, Kimberly. Everyone's here. Macaroni. Hello. Hi Butterfly. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi Starfall, Fiona, everyone's here. New Love, Dr. Fizza, Christine. Hi Gabby, and Spiritual Goddess. How's everyone doing? Welcome. It's any reading, like always. You can ask any question. I feel like my camera is a little bit weird for, I don't know. I think my camera got moved on me. Oh well. We will. I will cope with that. I do have a little disclaimer in this description if you want to check that out. But if you're new here, welcome. And you can write exclamation mark join with your question. And if you don't write a question, your question may be missed. Sometimes you have to try to join a couple of times. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just a robot that keeps track of the list for me. Yeah. Yesterday was International Fairy Day, so I did post a video about all the signs for that. But if anybody wants a fairy reading this week, I do have fairy readings available. I know tomorrow is Witchy Wednesday, so it's more witchy readings tomorrow, but just wanted to say that too if you want one. But I'll switch the screen so we can get started. There we go. I don't know why it says that. I thought Moonbeam had fixed that. We were testing things out on how to redo the thing so everybody could see their name on the top with their question, so you know whose turn it is. Fix my thingies here. I try to do that before the live, but you know, things happen. Let's see. For Nisha, does Nisha have a question? Nisha, if you're still here, do you have a question? Hi, Sama. How are you? Hi, Nature. No question was posted? Nisha, do you have a question? If you can just type it in again. Hi, Diamond. How are you? I guess we can move on to the next person because I don't know if Nisha is still here. Oops, I just lost all of my cards. I do that every time. I need to look where I shuffle. Yes, add them back in if they come back. Oh, Spiritual Goddess, current situation. Okay, let's see. What does Spiritual Goddess need to know about the current situation? What does Spiritual Goddess need to know about the current situation? What does Spiritual Goddess need to know about their current situation? What does Spiritual Goddess need to know about their current situation? What does Spiritual Goddess need to know about their current situation? Ooh. Okay. We'll see what's going on here. You do have the King of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if it's about having some worry about the finances or trying to get some things together for your finances or work situation. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like something, I don't know if you're expecting something to start or come through for you, but I do feel like there's going to be some delays with that. I feel like it's kind of like a financial situation that's coming through here. I don't know if that's what you're dealing with right now or what it is, but I just feel this sense of something being delayed, like a money or work or something that's not really coming through. And I also feel this energy of trying to plan ahead, and I feel like planning ahead is a good idea. You also have the King of Swords. So I do feel like overall you have a good intellect of your situation. I feel like where your mindset is at is you're on the right track in that area. You know, the Knight of Swords is very logical, has that clear mental health, that clear clarity, mental clarity is what I'm trying to say, and that intellectual power of how to move forward. I do see with the Eight of Cups, I don't know if it's like something that doesn't really need you to prioritize right now, or it's not really something that you need to put a lot of your attention into, because I feel like you're still hanging on to it and trying to make things work. But there's the Eight of Cups, so it's like you're not moving away from it, you're still staying in it. We're going to do a quick clarification. What is the Eight of Cups in the dark about? The Sun, there is opportunity, so I don't know if it's about letting some of this go a little bit to see if that opens up a new opportunity with you with the Sun and opens up some light that'll help guide you into having a better sense of this clarity, even though I feel like you do. But that is what I got. Hi Divine, how are you? Dr. Fizza, next 48 hours. Next 48 hours for Dr. Fizza. Next 48 hours for Dr. Fizza. Let's see. Next 48 hours for Dr. Fizza. Ooh, the Hierophant. The Seven of Wands. The Lovers in the Dark. Oh, man. Alright, there is the Hierophant in the light, so I do feel like there's a sense of you learning something or experiencing something, or someone seeking your wisdom and you're sharing your own wisdom and experience with them that will be very helpful and put you on the right track moving forward in the next 48 hours. I just feel like, especially the Seven of Wands, I feel like someone's either going to be leaning on you or you're going to be leaning on them, but I feel like it's more so about you helping them. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands, I just feel the sense of things may be a little bit challenging in the next 48 hours or so, and like, whatever it is, I feel like it's okay for you to stand your grounds, like stand up for yourself. Don't let this person take advantage of you and your kindness. If that is the case, there is a Lovers in the Dark, so I feel like this person who may be coming into your energy in the next 48 hours may not have the best intentions. They may not realize that they're affecting your energy, so just be mindful. They may have, they may be coming from a good place, just not in a good place for you at this time. There is a Judgment here as well. So I feel like the Judgment is more about you taking a good sense of judgment when you're dealing with this person. And dealing with them, if you're able to help this person and guide them in any way, then do so. But I feel like if you can't, don't make yourself have to change things around or move things, or don't put your path in jeopardy of this person, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I got. Hi Scorpio, how are you? Nature, in general, is one more attracted, dedicated towards Susan or towards me. Ooh, so for one, is one more attracted or dedicated towards Susan than nature? Let's see. Is one more attracted and dedicated to Susan? Is one more attracted and dedicated towards nature? Hi, Caramel. Huh. For the Two of Wands, I do feel like he's kind of like weighing his options, kind of like trying to figure things out, make that decision. But the Knight of Wands being in the dark, I feel like he's not going to take too much action towards Susan. I'm not sure what his deal is, but I feel like it's not really, whatever it is not serious. He may be trying, but not trying too hard towards her. For the Fool, I feel like he's kind of like wondering if going with you or being more attracted or being more dedicated towards you, Niger, may feel like taking a risk or like taking that leap of faith. I feel like he can't visualize like the future of the two of you together, and that is kind of like what's troubling him with taking actions towards you. I feel like he just can't picture himself with you right now at this time, and I feel like that is kind of like causing some of that questioning about Juan and his intentions and what he's attracted to and what he's not. Doesn't mean he's not like physically attracted to you in any way. I just feel like he's trying to feel what feels more right for him right now. Yeah, that is what I got. Hi, Eliza. Ooh, the list is full. I'm sure there'll be spaces soon. You know how it works. Hi, Ivo. How are you? Hugs, for sure. Gabby, what will my next relationship be like? Is it long-term? Thank you. Okay, so what is it going to be like for Gabby and their next relationship, and will it be a long-term relationship? What will Gabby's next relationship be like? What will Gabby's next relationship be like? Ooh. For the Devil, I just feel those senses of sensual pleasures. I do feel like your next relationship, between the starting with the Devil and ending with the Knight, I feel like at the current energy, the way it is now, is just going to be like a short-term thing. It's not going to last long. But there is a Four of Swords, so there is a room or wiggle room for it to potentially turn into something more serious if, you know, both of your mindset is in the right place and if it's the right timing for everything. But right now it just seems like with the Devil and the Knight of Cups at the end, it just might be just like a fling, or maybe that's what your partner is intending it to be. You know, sometimes they intend to not stay, and then, you know, it just doesn't end up that way, and they do stay. So I feel like either way there is potential there. You do have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, so it's kind of like Nine of Pentacles, if it was in the light, and Nine of Pentacles represents your independence, but because it's in the dark, they may end up it being dependent on you, and that may not be a good idea either, or you being dependent on them. So you want to make sure that you both have your own independence, right? And that you're not depending on each other until the relationship does form as something more solid. But that is what I got. Christine, the Nightbot says to ask Tamsy. Gabby, what will the... Oh no, I already read that one. Dream. Can you tell? Can I tell what? Is Dream still here? Nisha, yes, I was waiting for you, but you never typed in a question. So if you type in your question, Moonbeam will put you back in. Can you tell me what is coming in this week? Okay, so what is coming in for Dream this week? 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 interesting. I feel like it might be a little bit of a rough week for the rest of the week. I'm not sure. Maybe trickling into next week. I don't know what this is, but you do have the 5 of Wands. So I don't know if it's like competition at your workplace or how this is going to come into play for you. But I do feel like, I just feel the sense of you making sure that you don't get like hot-headed about this or just getting your emotions run wild here, you know, because I do feel like there's a life lesson that's coming for you this week with the Hierophant. So I feel like it's about you making sure that you are in alignment with your mindset and your emotions and not letting emotions take over this situation. The 7 of Wands being in the light, I do feel the sense of, again, being it challenging, a little bit in defensive mode, a little bit that sort of thing. But I feel like overall you're going to be making progress if you keep that clear mindset, you know, not letting emotions run this course this week. And I do feel like this is just the universe kind of like testing your patience a little bit here. You do have the 7 of Pentacles in the dark. So I also feel this, you know, things may be a little bit stagnant. You may not have that energy to get up and go or that motivation to get things done. But I feel like it's important this week for you to try to go over these challenges and try to do things that will get you motivated. I don't know what that is for you, to drink more coffee or whatever that is to do to accomplish what you need to do this week, because I feel like it's really important to not fall into the 7 of Pentacles in the dark and that trap of, you know, procrastinating and unmotivated and all that sort of thing. It will be more productive for you, but that is what I got. Lucinda, will I travel to Florida possibly this July or August? I need rest and relaxation on the beach. Therapy. Ooh, don't we all? We all need beach therapy. That sounds like fun. Let's see. Will Lucinda travel to Florida? I love Florida. I've been there. I love what is it? Universal Studios. That was my favorite place when I was younger. I like that better than Walt Disney World. I don't know, that was my thing. Let's see here. For Lucinda. Will Lucinda travel to Florida this July and take a rest of relaxation, beach therapy? Will Lucinda be traveling to Florida in July or August? Oops. This one, and this one. Maybe it's this one and this one, eh? Let's see. There we go. Ooh. There's the Hermits. The Hermit's kind of like, you know, staying in, have a staycation kind of thing. But maybe it's just about taking some time to really make those plans, contemplate about how to move forward or how you're going to do this. You do have the Empress in the dark. So I do feel the sense of maybe looking into something a little bit more. Like I feel like they're just, you don't have all the information you need to make plans right now. So I don't know if something else is going to come up that, where's my mosquito? To come through for you. You have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like whatever you put your mindset to, put your intentions into, you can manifest. So I'm not quite sure what this is. Like, I don't know if there's something that's going to distract you and come up that you will feel is more important than your vacation at this time. But I feel like with the Queen of Wands, like, you have that energy, that motivation, that passion to make this come true for you. But again, you have the Two of Pentacles, so I don't know if it's about weighing your options, about your finances or your work situation, whatever that is for you, and try to figure things out that way. So So I feel the cards are kind of saying, maybe, but there is wiggle room to make it happen. Marta, is Sal looking at my picture on social media every day because he misses me? Huh. I'll use the other cards. The other cards are better for social media questions. Let's see. Is Sal looking at Marta's pictures on social media every day because he misses Marta? The Three of Cups in the dark is missing someone. So I would say yes. Two of Cups, yes. You know? Yeah, I would say that he definitely is. Yeah, Three of Cups, missing you, missing that connection. Two of Cups, wanting to get together with you, having that connection. The Six of Wands. Six of Wands can be a little bit more about like trying to see if there's any room for success to actually connect with you, like in person, a real life kind of thing, rather than just social media. You do have the Ace of Wands in the dark, so I don't know if they're like trying to come up with an idea on how to make it happen. But I feel like they're kind of like lost in how to move forward in that direction, even though it seems to be something that's on their mind. That's what I got. If you try to join the list again in a little bit, there'll be more space. The list does free up if you wait. I know it's full, but then it will free up again. It's just a limit how many people go on the list so that Napot doesn't get mixed up because, like I said, it's a robot. But if you keep trying to join the list, then there will be spaces to join the list again. I think Moonbeam is fixing something, so I'm just trying to wait for the next question. Christine, what is going on with Steven and I? Ooh, what is going on with Steven and Christine? 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 Ooh, the Chariot. The Chariot is in the dark. So I do feel it's kind of like at a standstill, like he's not leaving, he's not moving forward or taking action right now. You do have the Six of Cups, so I do feel like overall the two of you do or had some good memories together in your past, and I feel like that is something that is on his mind too, just thinking about these good old days or good old times the two of you have had together before. There is the Queen of Pentacles, so I don't think he's putting a lot more time or focus into his finances and work and that sort of thing right now. But you do have the Two of Wands, so I do feel like he is like really considering his options and making choices on how the two of you are going to move forward. I'm not sure how your relationship is right now, but I feel like he is really thinking about it. The Two of Wands too, being in light, is kind of like having that future planning, trying to make decisions on how to make progress and what to do about the energy that or whatever it is that they're thinking about how to move forward. So they are thinking about that future, that, you know, trying to figure out what their intentions are, what their next actions are towards you. But I feel like they haven't quite made a decision yet. That's what I got. love. P's feelings for me. No contact. So what are P's feelings for new love? What are P's feelings for new love? What are P's feelings for new love? Ooh, 5 of Swords. I feel like P's been faced with some challenges. Maybe some changes that have been going on have been challenging for him to deal with right now. I'm not quite sure what exactly the situation is. But yeah, for the 5 of Swords in the dark, I just also feel the sense of wanting to have that, like wanting to make amends with you. So I'm not quite sure what that is, or they're thinking about making amends with you. I'm not quite sure if they're going to, because I feel like they're just thinking about it. They're not really planning on actually doing it. But I do feel like there's like some past regrets, or they're wishing they did things differently coming through. But with the 6 of Wands, I'm also feeling the sense of wanting to feel confident about moving forward, and I feel like they're just kind of like feeling stuck, that they can't move forward because something is holding them back. The 3 of Wands as well, just trying to look ahead, make that progress, but at the same time I feel like whatever is going on with the 5 of Swords with them is kind of like holding them back, like kind of like pulling them back from where they're trying to move forward, because you're also ending with the 5 of Pentacles in the dark. So it's like they're trying to move forward. They're trying to, I don't know what it is that they're trying to get over. I don't know if they're trying to get over you or what's going on, but they're struggling with that. Maybe also be struggling a little bit with some financial situations here or something, but yeah, there's a lot of regrets and trying to do things differently and move forward, and I just feel like they're kind of like in a really hard situation that they're struggling on how to get out of right now. But that is what I got. I'm not sure how that is affecting you. I feel like it's more about them. What they're feeling is that they have that regret and wish they did things differently, and thinking about making amends with you, but it's kind of, yeah. Maybe they will figure that out somehow. Country love. Did I make the right decision with the Aquarius this morning? Ooh. So did country love make the right decision with an Aquarius this morning? Did country love make the right decision with country love, or with the Aquarius this morning? Did country love make the right decision with the Aquarius? That's the right answer. Question. Let's see. For the 7 of Cups in the dark. Man, for the 7 of Cups, I just feel the sense of making sense out of something. I feel like there was something that was confusing you, but I feel, or maybe it was something that was confusing for the Aquarius, but now they have made sense out of it. So I feel like whatever it was, there's been some clarity. So I don't know if there's been clarity with you. I'm guessing this clarity is with the Aquarius, because you're asking the question. So I do feel like whatever happened between you and the Aquarius this morning, they are feeling confident about it. I feel like you're feeling confident about it too. I'm not sure. The 9 of Swords is in the light. So I do feel this sense of I don't know if you felt like you were imposing yourself on them, or if the Aquarius feels like they were imposing you. I'm not sure what happened or what decisions you made, but I do feel there's a little bit of negative energy coming through. I'm guessing this is the Aquarius just feeling like, did I put country love in a bad position, or not quite sure what was going on there. But I feel like overall they're kind of like hanging in, maybe in limbo of how to move forward with whatever happened or whatever decision you made. But that is what I got. I feel like overall they do have a clear understanding of what it was They do feel good about it. It's just kind of a little bit of regret or wishing they did things differently, maybe a little bit there. Or that's what I got. So Moonbeam says basically when the next question gets advanced, there is a free spot, except sometimes there isn't, either due to a donation or the list size decreasing. You're welcome, Country Love. Fiona, kind of a follow-up from last week. When I meet this Capricorn, what type of person will they see me as? Ooh. So when Fiona meets the Capricorn, what type of person will they see them as? Capricorns. That's the tricky one. The tricky one. They probably won't think it, but they should. How much patience does Fiona have? They probably won't think that, but that's probably what they should think. Not saying you don't have patience, just Capricorns can be a little tricky to understand. They love everything and they hate everything at some point. So just because they love it today doesn't mean they're going to love it tomorrow. That's what makes them so complicated. For a lot of them, you know. Some Capricorns are more flexible, obviously. Just trying to get the energy for you here, Fiona. When Fiona meets the Capricorn, what type of person will they see her as? Page of Swords. So I do feel like they're going to think that you communicate very well. I feel like they're going to be very interested and like the way you communicate in general. There is the Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, I just feel the sense that they want to keep chatting with you and not really wanting to let you go after you meet them, kind of thing. Just wanting to hold on a little longer. But I do feel this Capricorn will be going through a phase of transformation. So they may feel a little bit offish because they are going to be going through a phase of transformation. But I feel like they'll really appreciate the communication with you, and they will view that as a good quality. There is a Three of Cups here. So I don't know if it's about wanting to have that alone time with you, or like what I said, after meeting you, they won't want to leave you, even though they'll have to, and they'll instantly miss you. Capricorns are like that in general, so it's kind of strange that it came out this way. For the High Priestess being in the dark, I do feel like the Capricorns are like that, though. They're very down to earth, they're very grounded, they're not really into listening to their intuition all that much. They're more so into their logic, so it makes sense for the High Priestess to be in the dark. They may be a little bit questioning things, a little bit at ease to see, is Fiona like this all the time, or if I'm just, you know, yeah, contemplating that idea a little bit. But that is natural if it's the first time the two of you are meeting, especially from a Capricorn. That's what I got. You're welcome, new love. Starfall. General reading for next month. General reading for Starfall. What does Starfall need to know for next month? What does Starfall need to know for next month? What does Starfall need to know for next month? Hi, Alphonse. How are you? General reading for next month for Starfall. What does Starfall need to know for next month? What does Starfall need to know for next month? What does Starfall need to know for July? Three of Cups. Nine of Wands. For the Three Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's some sort of thing or some sort of energy that's trying to come through from your past. I don't know if it's like past regrets or past things that you thought you let go of, and all of a sudden it may creep up on you unexpectedly. I don't know if it's just like a memory or if it's going to be like someone from your past is going to physically come into your energy next month. You do have the Nine of Wands, so I do feel like overall you're going to feel resilience. You're going to have the courage and the energy and whatever that is for you to be able to deal with whatever this is. So it may come up on you, but I feel like you are prepared to deal with it when it does. You do have the Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like it's not really something that you need to take a lot of time reflecting on or anything like that. It may make you feel a little emotionally drained. But I feel like whatever it is it's a good idea to just keep your decisions around this person or this situation a little bit small. Don't make any big rash decisions about what you're going to do or how you're going to handle it. Just take one step at a time and don't rush into anything regarding that. There is the Eight of Wands, so I feel like you're going to be motivated. Your energy is going to be good overall in July, and you know, being able to enjoy summer and all that sort of thing. You're going to be making progress, and yeah, I feel like don't let this, if this energy isn't as positive as it may be, it could be a positive thing for you. It depends how you look at it. But I feel like if you don't let it drag you down, you will have a very good overall month in July with that motivation and energy and progress and that sort of thing. I just feel like that whatever this is may make a slight sudden change. It may be unexpected, but that's what I got. Butterfly, general reading for Butterfly. General reading for Butterfly. What does Butterfly need to know? I want it to come out. Not sure which way it was meant to come. What does Butterfly need to know? What does Butterfly need to know right now? What does Butterfly need to know right now? What does Butterfly need to know right now? Four of Wands. For the Four of Wands, I do feel the sense of celebration. I don't know if it's like an actual celebration. I know there is a holiday in July for a lot of people. I know we have Canada Day. I think the U.S. has 4th of July or something. So I do feel that sense of celebration. I feel like whatever the celebration is, it's just going to give you a boost of energy, a boost of creativity. I feel like it's really going to boost your creativity more than like anything else, and your energy, maybe even your career sense or job sense or whatever that is for you, business. You have the Eight of Wands, so I feel like you're going to come to a realization what is most important for you and go after it and leave whatever is not important for you behind and just keep going forward, not without looking back. You do have the Queen of Wands in the dark. So I just feel the sense of, you know, you may want to or feel to be a little bit more stubborn about making these choices and decisions, about letting things go. But I feel like once you have that mindset, once you have that energy and that clarity and that inspiration to go for it, and it'll be okay if you do let some things go, that you don't need to be so stubborn about it or in denial about leaving something behind, whatever that is for you. You do have the Ten of Wands. This new energy may come with extra responsibilities, but I feel like overall, because of this energy being so good, that you will have the energy and the motivation to take on whatever this extra responsibility is for you. I just have this sense of making sure that you are having that high standards for yourself, and you do have that self-respect and not letting anybody take advantage of you in any way or making you do more work than what is needed from you. And I feel like you're going to be going through a phase of reestablishing your sense of self. That's what I got. Macaroni. Next 2 days at work for Macaroni. Next 2 days for work at tripping on my words now. Next 2 days at work for Macaroni. Next 2 days for work for Macaroni. What does Macaroni need to know about the next 2 days at work? What does Macaroni need to know for the next 2 days at work? Ooh, you got the Two of Pentacles. For the Two of Pentacles, I do feel there's going to be some sort of thing in the next 2 days that'll either be like disorganized or something that you may have to organize something a little bit differently to get going or whatever this is. I don't know what type of work you're doing. I just feel the sense of having to juggle things but not like make a choice or a decision, more or less reorganize things to make it work, if that makes sense. There is a Seven of Cups, so this may come unexpectedly towards you or may be a little bit confusing for you. Yeah. But work can be like that sometimes when things don't go away you're expecting it, I guess. I just feel the sense of don't be relying so much on wishful thinking and like really think before you're making these choices or decisions about how to move forward. You do have the Empress, so I feel like overall you're going to have that good energy. Page of Wands, you will have some good communication from your co-workers or boss or whatever that is around that situation. Thank you so much, James Helen. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Yeah. So again, for the Empress, I just feel like you're going to be respected and, you know, people may look up to you kind of like a mother or parental figure for seeking advice. But I feel like overall you're going to get some good communication out of this. And that's what I got. James, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Can I get a message from Spirit regarding my relationship with Patty, Cancer, and myself, Gemini? Ooh. Sure, let's just see. What kind of, is there any spirit guides that want to come give James a message? Is there any spirit guides that want to come give James a message? Is there any spirit guides that want to come give James a message about his relationship or about the relationship between Patty, the Cancer, and themselves, Gemini? Is there any spirit guides that want to come give James, Helen, a message about their relationship with Patty, the Cancer? For the Two of Wands being in the light, I do feel like there's choices or decisions or some sort of thing that needs to be made to move forward in the relationship with Patty. I'm also feeling the sense of Patty kind of fearing the unknown, and that is kind of normal for a Cancer in general. You know, each zodiac sign has their own personality, and Cancers are more cautious and more receptive to energies and feelings, and they're more of the empath type of people in general. I'm not sure if that's your Cancer, I'm just saying in general. So it does make sense that the Two of Wands did come up, and I just feel the sense that they want you to know that they are a little hesitant or fearful about making some sort of choice or decisions, and maybe causing some sort of delays. I'm not quite sure what that is about for you or them. You do have the Five of Pentacles in the light as well, so I don't know if it's kind of like a financial decision or a work decision kind of thing that's trying to come through. I just feel the sense of being overwhelmed and worry about something falling through the cracks or something not working out or something that may need to be reprioritized. There's also the Hierophant in the dark, so I feel like there may be some more insight that the Cancer is looking for. I'm not sure how this is coming through as for a relationship advice. It just seems to be more about their worries and stresses that seems to be coming through right now. There is a Knight of Wands. So I do feel like Patty kind of views you in that sense of being someone who is there and supportive of them. But the Knight of Wands is also somebody who has a lot of energy and a lot of motivation. You know, someone who's a little bit more chatty and that sort of thing is who the Knight of Wands represents. So it does make sense for a Gemini as well to be a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more relaxed with sudden changes and not needing to stick to a routine type of thing. But we'll clarify with some other cards what exactly this is meaning for you. What advice can Spirit want to come give an advice for James Helen to deal with this Patty Cancer in the relationship? What advice can we get? What advice can we get on how to help this relationship? Doesn't want to come out. Four of Cups. The Empress. Not the Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the advice is the Four of Cups. So I do feel the sense of them in contemplation, like trying to think things through. I feel like, I don't know if you're bored or the Cancer worries that you're bored of how things are, or I'm not quite sure what that is about, or how this comes through as an advice, because I feel like there's a sense of things are going to come together and there is a purpose for this. There's also the Queen of Pentacles. So she is more about someone who's very generous and wise and respected. So I do feel like these are all the feelings that the Cancer is feeling towards you. They may be feeling a little confused though about some things. I'm not sure how this is working out, but yeah. The Queen of Pentacles, I just feel the sense of them needing some more time. I'm not sure what this is, or just kind of like being a little hesitant about whatever the situation is between the two of you. Yeah. Seven of Cups is in the dark. I just feel like whatever's going on, there's going to be some clarity. The Cancer is going to come around. Yeah. If you have any questions, is there anything else you want me to clarify, James Helen? Is there like a more specific question about the relationship you would like clarified? Do you see us ending up committed, boyfriend and girlfriend? Okay, let's just see. We'll use these cards. Just going to clarify for James. Oops. Helen. I'll just clarify. Let's see. Will James Helen, I think that's kind of like what the advice was saying, was clearing up some of the stresses and worries that was coming through. But let's just see what the cards have to say. Got my cards mixed up. Will James, Helen, and Patty have a committed relationship? Will they end up in a committed relationship? Strength. So your relationship is strong. There's the Ace of Wands. I feel like it's not like hot, fiery, passionate, you know, fireworks right now energy. But I feel like there's always potential when a card's in the dark. You know, of it turning into the light and like having that that rush of energy and excitement and passion. So I feel like that is still there, or maybe just a little bit lost or buried under stresses and worries. Cancers can worry a lot like that. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very passionate, affectionate, and that sort of thing, social. So I feel like this is kind of your energy that's coming through. It is in the dark, so I don't know if it's about redirecting some of your energy and being more flexible or more open and expressing yourself a little bit more towards the Cancer. But that is what I got. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Kimberly, how does Amari feel about Kimberly today? 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 Ooh. I guess they're feeling lucky. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I do feel like they feel lucky, or the timing is right for whatever happened between them and you today. There is the Four of Swords in the dark, so I feel like they have had that time to recharge themselves, and I feel like even though they're kind of still at a burnout phase, that they are trying to come out of it. I feel like there's been a little disruption in their routine, but that has given them time to do some contemplating or healing or whatever that was for them. You do have the Empress, so I do feel like there's still like a lot of deep emotions towards you, Kimberly, from Amari. Yeah, there is the Magician. So I don't know what's going on with Mari, but I feel like they have a new realization about you and are thinking about you. I don't know if they've had like dreams about you or visions about you, but I'm really feeling that energy with the Magician coming through. Not quite sure what that is about, but that is what I got. I feel like there's a lot of good energy. Yeah, it's trying to come through here. Lauren, hi. You're welcome, Kimberly. Lauren, what is your question? Is Helen still here? I guess we can go to the next person, Moonbeam, because I don't know what Lauren's question is. Fatima! What's H thinking about me? So what is H thinking about Fatima? 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 I feel like H is thinking like he does not want to end things. He doesn't want to change, but he does want to make progress or action or intentions towards you. I'm not sure what exactly the actions or intentions are towards you, Fatima, but I do feel like he is really thinking about it. I feel like H does not want to change who they are. They're not ready for any changes, even though there may be changes that are happening anyway that may be outside of H's control, but they do want to make progress. They do want to take action. or take movement towards you, whatever that is between the two of you. I don't know what your relationship is. You do have the Queen of Cups, so I do feel like they're in tune with their emotions. I don't know if they were before, but they are now. And I feel like whatever they're feeling is respect, and I feel like they've done some reflection and they've done some soul searching towards you. I'm not quite sure what happened there or why they're doing this, but I feel like they are ready to see what happens and dip their feet into whatever the water is towards you. The King of Swords is in the dark, so there's a little bit of hesitation. I feel like the hesitation is more so about them not wanting to change or make any changes that are necessary with moving forward with you. And whatever their action is. I just feel this sense that they are thinking about it. They're trying to maybe be smart about it. I don't know how that comes into play between the two of you. But yeah, I just feel like they're really trying to control, like they're trying really hard not to let their emotions take over their mindset. But they are feeling things. They're feeling things. So that's what I got. I feel like they're trying to have that clear mindset, having that clarity. But I feel like there's just some questions or some that they feel are not quite answered at the same time. But that's what I got. We already did fire Tam. Hi Tam. Will my two beautiful girls visit this summer? Will Tam's two beautiful girls visit this summer? Will Tam's two beautiful girls visit this summer? Will Tam's two beautiful girls visit this summer? Oh man. The Nine of Swords is a no card. You can't really see that, eh? I feel like my light might be a little bit too bright. I don't know. Not sure if that's better. You can't really see the cards. Okay. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles though, so I do feel like if the financial aspect of the two girls visiting, I don't know if there's any cost to them coming to visit you or not, but I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles being in the light, that the financial aspect of it will come through for them to come visit you. I'm not quite sure what the 9 here is representing besides the no that they may not come. I just feel that there may be some stresses and worries and anxieties about coming to visit you. I'm not quite sure why that would be, but for the Seven of Wands being in the dark, I feel the sense of them feeling overwhelmed. I also feel this energy of them not wanting to be pressured to come. That seems to be coming through here. Yeah, but I feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles together, that, you know, there will be some energy that will allow them to come if they choose to. Like, I feel like the universe is not going to get in the way of that. The financial aspect is not going to get in the way of that. It just depends on the two girls, what their situation is, and if they are able to mentally or emotionally or whatever that is for them. But that's what I got. Makes sense? Okay. You'll try to help paying with some gas. Okay. Yeah, the cards seem to think that the money sense would be okay. It's just the emotional sense seems to be a little bit rocky. I hope it does work out for you though. What messages does Spirit have for me to keep me going amidst all going on? Okay, so 4 diamond. You're welcome, Tam. For Diamond, what does Spirit have to say? Are there any spirit guides that want to come give Diamond a message about how to keep going with everything they have going on? So, does spirits or spirit guides have any messages? This one just does not want to cooperate. We'll try the other ones. What messages does the spirits or spirit guides have any messages for Diamond to give her advice on how to keep going with everything that she has going on? The spirit guides have any messages that they want to give to Diamond about how to move forward with everything that's going on? We just need one card, please. They want so many to come through. What messages can we give for Diamond to help her through what she's going through? Oh man. There is the devil in the dark. So I do feel like there's sense of your spirit guides or whoever's looking after you up there does want you to cut yourself free from any burdens or anything that is holding you down or holding you back. I'm not quite sure exactly what that means for you. There's also the Three of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel the sense of having a creative block that seems to be making you or causing you to feel a little unhappy about how things are. I just feel the sense of being a little impatient about waiting for things to happen. Yeah, the hangman. The hangman is in the dark. I just feel the sense of hanging in there a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure why they want you to hang in here a little bit longer, even though they're saying to cut ties and set yourself free. Yeah, the Five of Cups, so I feel like things are really emotional. For the Five of Cups, I just feel this sense of something needs to be resolved between your relationship. Five of Cups and Light can also be that your relationship may end. I'm not quite sure. I'm not saying that that's going to happen or not at all. It just says a partner is coming distance and like wishing. I feel like your partner or your husband wants things to be different, and they're kind of like losing hope on how to fix that and having disappointments on how to move on. That's what I got. Try to clarify. What advice can we give to Diamond besides saying what is actually happening? What advice can we give? Let's ask the fairies. Fairies, can you give us advice, some positive advice for Diamond? Can we give some positive advice to Diamond? Can fairies give the positive advice for Diamond? Nature signs. It says, be receptive to subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continuously. We need to have an open eye, open our hearts, and open our minds. I don't know why I want to say open your eyes. You also have this one, moon energy, surrendering to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you are feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Found if there's any way to get some clarity, some peace of mind out of nature, and just allow nature or your subconscious mind tell you on how to move forward with what is going on and what's happening. That's what I thought. Divine, love reading for Divine, for sure. Love reading for Divine. For some reason I took out way too many cards here. I'm getting all confused. Love reading for Divine. What does Divine need to know about her love life? What does Divine need to know about her love life? What does Divine need to know about love life? Oh man, Seven of Cups. I'm not sure the Seven of Cups is saying that like your magical dragon person or prince or whatever is out there for you, but it's confusing because they just have that sense that there's somebody, but maybe to you they're disguised as this red dragon, because I just feel like that is something that's trying to come through. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just feel this sense of determination and having that sense of clarity and making sure that you're not overlooking something, or being fooled by something that is in front of you. There is the Queen of Cups here, so I do feel like this is your energy that's trying to come through about being loving and insightful and like very nurturing and caring and dedicated, that wants to come through. And I feel like there's this energy that you are growing closer to love, or growing closer to this Knight of Cups. So maybe this Knight of Cups, he may not be a Knight of Cups, but does have that love and attraction and that sort of thing. You don't understand this dragon part? Because it's the Seven of Cups, so I was feeling this sense of, you know, someone's right in front of you and you don't realize that it's them. That is why I was using the dragon as a disguise. Like, this person may not look like they're available or attracted to you in any way, but it seems like they are. That was probably not a good example to use, but because I feel like with the Knight of Cups being in the dark, the Knight of Cups in the light is someone who is very attracted or romantic and loving, and usually called the boyfriend card. But generally, in a lot of situations, the Knight of Cups isn't someone who is there for the long term, only there for the short term. But with the Seven of Cups, it appears that he is not who he seems, and I feel like that is why the Knight of Cups came into the dark. There is the Empress. The Empress is also in the dark, so they may not realize the true nature that you are, so you may be blind to each other. But I feel like there's some sort of force that's trying to push the two of you together somehow, but we can clarify. Who is this Knight of Cups? Who is this Knight of Cups that's trying to come through for divine? Who is this Knight of Cups who is trying to come through for divine? Who is this Knight of Cups that is trying to come through for divine? Who is this Knight of Cups who is trying to come through for divine? The Knight of Swords. All the knights want to come out. You just have a lineup of them waiting for you. You know, the Knight of Swords is someone who has a strong intellect, someone who's very ambitious, wants to take action, is ready to go at it, very charming and focused. So is it someone that you know? I feel like it's not someone you know. That's why I was using the dragon as something. So I feel like maybe you do know each other but don't know each other. Like, I don't know if it's just somebody that you see at work but you don't really talk to, or if it's someone who's just in your community that you may have seen but maybe not have connected. Sometimes you see this one person multiple times before you actually like run into them and have a conversation with them, and you either become friends or romantic partners or whatever that is. I just feel that sense of that type of person trying to come through. Hi, Sushi. How are you? Caramel. You're welcome, Divine. Caramel. No, not caramel. Yeah, caramel. Caramel. I don't know why I'm confused. DL's current feelings and intentions towards caramel. So DL's current feelings and intentions towards... Okay, thank you. That one just came right out of the deck by itself. I don't know how that happened, but... DL's current feelings and intentions towards caramel. DL's current feelings and intentions towards caramel. For the Hermit is in the dark. I don't know if it's just that DL's been wanting some alone time, or stuff has just happened that they just haven't been able to get out and socialize, or what. I don't know what this is. I just feel like I know the Hermit's in the dark, but I feel the sense of them just isolating themselves somehow. I'm not sure if it's on purpose or if it's something that is out of their control. But you also have the Eight of Wands, so I feel like they're not really having a lot of energy right now. So I'm not sure what that means for them. I just feel this low energy, this not motivated, and just waiting for something to happen. I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is the Eight of Cups. So I do feel this sense of them trying to make an important decision and trying to consider what their next moves are very carefully and not wanting to rush into anything and like really thinking it through. There is the Queen of Wands in the dark. So I just feel the sense of them being a little bit more selfish right now. I'm not sure if that's their characteristics in general, but I feel just really wanting to focus more about themselves than someone else at this current energy. I just feel like whatever's going on, they feel a little powerless of how they can make things happen or come through for them. Yeah. I don't know if it's about them just trying to go through a phase of transformation, just trying to go figure out who they are and what they really want right now. But that is what's coming through. That's what I got. Hi, Mars. Liza, Pia's current thoughts and feelings towards me after our meetup 2 days ago. Ooh, what is Pia's current thoughts and feelings about Eliza after their meetup 2 days ago? What are Pia's current thoughts and feelings towards Eliza after their meetup 2 days ago? Ooh. I just feel the sense of the Knight of Wands that they had all this hot, fiery, passionate, romantic ideas in their mind. You know, those sensual pleasures and that sort of thing, trying to come through here with the Knight of Wands. I also feel this energy of them feeling a little romantic, a little passionate, maybe more so than usual. Thinking about making what their next actions and moves are towards you after that, or after your meeting that you've had, because you do have the Justice, and with the Justice, I just feel like you threw them off their game, or you threw them off of. I just feel like whatever it wasn't what they were expecting. It was better than what they were expecting. There is a Magician card, so I feel like they want to make magic happen so that they can see you again. There is a Temperance, so I feel like their alignment was perfect. The timing was perfect, you know, spiritual or the universe, whatever was on your side to make your meeting happen, and I feel like it was just the right time for you to get together. So I'm not really sure what his intentions are, but I do feel like his feelings were like it went better than he thought, and that he does want to meet up with you again, and whatever his expectations were, whatever his first thoughts were about you have changed. And that's what I got. Nisha, will me and Elle be in a relationship? Ooh, for Nisha. Will Elle and Nisha be in a relationship? 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 Let's see, will Elle and B be in a relationship? Will they be in a relationship? There's no contact? I see. Will they be in a relationship? Oh man, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords in general is a no card, so I'm not really feeling a relationship coming through out of these cards. I feel like there's a possibility of an opportunity if you do come into contact or if you do see each other. Because right now, you know, the Hermit is kind of like isolation. There's no action or anything going on there. There is a Seven of Wands in the dark, so I do feel like there's a sense of there's something that could come out of this, but it's not going to come through anytime soon unless you like have communication or see him or or take this opportunity if it ever presents itself towards you, because you know the Sun is that opportunity, that is that positive energy, there is that, you know, that light to go ahead and see what happens. But at the same time, I feel like it's not going to be an easy thing to do, but I feel like it is possible to manifest their energy or manifest something where you both of you meet up and have this conversation. But right now it doesn't seem to be something that's you reached out, left me on red. Okay, you did reach out and left you on red. Okay, yeah. Well, that may explain the Hermit, where you're just kind of like sitting on it, maybe contemplating it, and possibly an opportunity, but I feel like it's not really any energy about them taking actions towards you right now. But you know, energies are always changing. I don't really do timing because, you know, energies are constantly changing, like the moon, right? The moon energy is always changing, so I believe that you know, they may take this opportunity, they may not. It all depends if they're going to come out and show themselves to you or not, or like respond to you or not. But that's what I got. He told me he was gone. Come see me in July. Okay, maybe just wait. Maybe the timing right now is just a little too soon to get more clarity on that. Sue! Is Patrick my TF? Patrick my TF? Oh. True friend? I'm not sure what TF means. I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. I just don't know what the TF stands for. You're welcome, Nisha. Oh, twin flame. Okay, let's see. Is Patrick Sue's twin flame? Is Patrick Sue's twin flame? Let's see. Is Patrick Sue's twin flame? Is Patrick Sue's twin flame? With the Nine of Cups being in the dark, and the Four of Pentacles in the light, the Queen of Swords in the dark, and the Five of Pentacles in the dark, I would say no. Maybe you guys have had some sort of spiritual connection at some point, but I'm not feeling that spiritual connection in this lifetime. Maybe you've had it before. Maybe the two of you have done whatever it is that you used to have done before. Maybe that is what the attraction is between the two of you. But I feel like in this life it's just another person. From what I'm picking up here, you know, that's just the current energy that I'm picking up here. You know, the Knight of Cups is in the dark, so there's still some emotional attachment or connection here. It's just not, you know. There's also the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel like Patrick is also trying to figure out what this is and how to move forward with this energy, and kind of contemplating on how this is. And I feel like they're kind of like going through an adjustment period of adjusting to the two of you's energy. I'm not sure what your relationship is together, but I can feel like there is some sort of connection, and I understand that it's probably trying to figure out what that connection is and how the both of you are meant to use it. Maybe the both of you are supposed to be in a contract together spiritually. That doesn't mean a soulmate or anything. It just means that the two of you are supposed to do something together. Sometimes it ends up by the people dating and turning into a soulmate or whatever. But it could be like just the beginnings of that. There is the Queen of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there's like emotions easily take over both of your connection and like kind of like rule that connection. I'm also feeling with the Five of Pentacles, it's just kind of like I feel like it's really like a earthy, grounding feeling. And I do feel like there's a possibility of like some positive changes coming out of this, and that will help the both of you grow or go to where you need to go moving forward. That's what I got. Hi, Fabian. Welcome. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hi, Fabian. I'm not sure if I'm going to say that name right. McQueen? Am I saying that right? Sees current feelings towards me. So what are McQueen? Am I saying that right? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm horrible at saying names. Current feelings towards. Let's see. What are the current feelings? What are C's current feelings towards Fabian? What are C's current feelings towards Fabian? What is C's current feelings? What are C's current feelings? What are their current feelings towards each other? What are their current feelings? What are their current feelings? Oh man, the Seven of Pentacles. I will clarify on what exactly is going on here. But you do have the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel this energy of some reflection, but also some honesty and some understanding that's trying to come through here. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, but I just feel the sense of a little bit of a stagnant, or things are just kind of like not moving in a direction. There's the Two of Cups in the dark, which is confusing, because I do feel like there is a connection between the two of you for sure. I'm not sure if C is realizing this connection or is in denial of their feelings. Because the Two of Cups is also in the dark, so I feel like there's some self-doubt or some hesitation about their feelings or their connection with you. For the Two of Cups in the dark too, I just feel the sense of, I don't know if it's like a communication issue or like a misunderstanding of some sorts, or just wondering what this is. For the Ace of Swords, I do feel this sense of a new idea, like a breakthrough, like they're kind of having that mental clarity of how to move forward in the relationship. I'm not sure if you are in a relationship or what this is, but there is strength, there is respect, there is that confidence that this is a good connection. Let's just see here. What exactly are the feelings? What exactly are these feelings for Fabian? What exactly are these feelings for Fabian? The Ten of Wands. So I don't know if like C is like really stressed or worried about other responsibilities, because I feel like they're struggling with their self-discipline, that they're struggling with controlling everything that's going on around them and just feeling a little bit confused. 10 of Cups. Okay, I do feel like there's a sense of a fear of commitment. Her energy could be regarding her past relationship. Good terms. Okay. She has a lot of responsibilities. Okay, I just feel like there's some stress and worries and with the 10 of Cups and with the 10 of Wands, I feel like she's just kind of like a little bit hesitant about the long-term view. Maybe she's just struggling with how to deal with everything in a long-term aspect of things. It could be, letting go of one relationship and being into a new one, for sure. Because I feel like overall there's a lot of strength and a lot of, I do feel like there is love and a connection here. It's just something seems to be weighing her down a little bit on what that is. Yeah. So that's what I got. I feel like overall there is a lot of strength and respect and that sort of thing. The 2 of Cups only comes up when there is a lot of love, right? It's in the dark. So I always feel like in the dark it's kind of like just maybe struggling to express how they truly feel about you. But overall it seems good. That is what I got. It could be a past relationship. I'm not sure. But thank you so much again for the donation. I appreciate that. You're welcome. I always struggle to say people's names. Is Shaquera? Am I saying that right? Shakia? I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Why did Jalen the Taurus reach out to Shaquera today? Shakira. Sorry about that. Shakira. Why did Jalen and Taurus... Okay, why did Jalen the Taurus reach out to Shakira today? Why did the Taurus reach out to Shakira today? Oops. I'm just throwing all the cards on the floor, like always. It's my weekly exercise, picking up all the cards off the floor. I don't know. Like the singer, Shakira. Just remember that. Shakira. Why did the Taurus reach out to Shakira today? Why did the Taurus reach out to Shakira today? I'm just feeling the sense of them feeling like they were feeling a little more adventurous. If that, I don't know if they are, but I just feel the sense all of a sudden of like them, they were just feeling a little bit more, they're feeling more adventurous. Let's see. Ooh. That is some good energy. There is the Hierophant. So I do feel the sense of them seeking their own spiritual wisdom or seeking their own spiritual insight about being curious and wanting to learn more about you or your situation or what I don't know the two of you talked about today. But I just feel the sense that they were curious and they wanted to know more about you or more about how you were doing, and that sort of thing is coming through. Also with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is generally someone who is like overanalyzing or overthinking something, but also questioning things and trying to like figure out what is what. I just feel the sense of the Taurus having that clear mindset and wanting to be charming and wanting to talk. There is the King of Wands in the dark. So the King of Wands is usually someone who's very romantic and hot, fiery, passionate, energetic energy. but it's in the dark, so I feel like they were a little bit more reserved than all that, even though they were having those feelings. There is the Four of Cups, so I just feel the sense that they were thinking about you, and that's why they contacted you. I feel like they're going through an adjustment period, and they're trying to rediscover themselves, or rediscovering something about them, or something about the two of you together. You broke up in May? Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know what's coming through is that they were really thinking about you. It does say that they were going through a phase of rediscovering themselves. Maybe they've learned something about themselves, that looking for another chance or something. I'm not quite sure, but they were definitely thinking about you and wanting that conversation, that communication with you today. That's what I got. I'm not sure what you guys talked about, but that's what's coming through. You used to be neat. Yeah, I could feel that. Yeah, definitely. With the Four of Cups, yeah, I can feel that energy. They've been working on themselves. They've healed themselves. They've rediscovered themselves. He asked to see you. Oh man, it might be worth it, you know. Maybe they had time to grow and mature. Sometimes when you meet someone too soon, the universe is like, no, this is too soon. You weren't supposed to meet them yet. Maybe he had to have some life lessons to learn more things on how to be the right person for you. And maybe now he's learned them. So it would be worth to see what's what, to see if he has matured or not. I'm sure you know him well enough to tell if he has changed or not, right? Listen to your intuition, or listen to your own instincts about this. Hi, Alphonse. How are you? What so need to know? Okay, what does Alphonse need to know about getting back together with Jennifer? Interesting question. Let's find out. What does Alphonse need to know about getting back together with Jennifer? What does Alphonse need to know about getting back together with Jennifer? What does Alphonse need to know about getting back together with Jennifer? What does Alphonse need to know about getting back together with Jennifer? Thank you. This one wanted to come out. Two of Cups. In the dark. Thank you. Two of Cups is in the dark. I'm feeling, because the Two of Cups is in the dark, and with the Page of Cups in the light, I really feel like getting back together with Jennifer is about communication, but I feel it's more so about you really listening and understanding what she is saying when you do have this conversation. If Jennifer is willing to have this conversation with you and willing to talk about her feelings, like with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, this is definitely about emotions and feelings and that sort of thing. So I don't know if it's about Jennifer needing to express how she's feeling towards you and where she is emotionally in a relationship sense of how to move forward. There is a Queen of Pentacles, so I do feel like her work is really important to her, and her finances and her independence and all that sort of thing is highly important for her. So I don't know if she wants you to respect that, or if she's just trying to figure out how to set her own boundaries around protecting herself and her finances and her work and everything else that she has going on in her life. There is the Eight of Cups, so I feel like whatever's going on between you and Jennifer isn't completely over, even though it seems like it. She hasn't walked away from you completely yet. In a spiritual sense, the connection is still there, it's still available. I just feel the sense of possibility of like trying one more time, because I feel like she does have some fears about being alone. I feel like she doesn't want to be alone, but at the same time she doesn't want to lose her independence, and that seems to be really important. Let's see, what advice can we give to Alphonse about Jennifer? What advice can we give to Alphonse about Jennifer? What advice can we give to Alphonse about Jennifer? What advice can we give to Alphonse about Jennifer? The Hermit, maybe just give her some more time to think. I'm not quite sure. Page of Pentacles. With Page of Pentacles, I feel the sense that if you're going to talk to her about more about how she's feeling. Like, don't put yourself in the conversation. I feel like it's about more, if she does talk to you, talk about more about her, but don't talk about her finances or her works, like her as a person. I feel like will be really important if she gives you that time to have that conversation. But that is what I got. Scorpio. What is Robert's current energy towards Scorpio? 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 With the Knight of Swords in the dark, I do feel like Robert's not ready to rush into anything. I feel like he just has that low energy, just, yeah. You have the Seven of Swords, though. Just kind of feeling some weird energy with Robert. I don't know how well you know them or what your relationship is with them. I just feel like they're not in the best energy right now. So I don't know if they're trying to just get away with something, or just not really wanting to express any feelings towards you, or not really wanting to open up themselves towards you completely. Not saying that they're lying or anything, you just feel like they're not really wanting to overshare or open themselves up to you right now. That's the current energy. You know, it could be anything that's stopping that. There is the Four of Wands. So I feel like overall they feel satisfied with how things are. I feel like they feel like you support them. And I feel like overall towards you that they have good energy towards you. I'm just not sure exactly what they want from you or what their intentions are. There's the Five of Wands in the dark. I just feel like this sense of them having this inner conflict or avoiding a conflict with you, and just kind of like trying to let things go, let things slip by without putting any thought or effort into it. I don't know if it's about them just wanting you to do all the work and they just enjoy the ride, or what is going on here. We can clarify, I guess. What exactly are Robert's feelings and intentions towards Scorpio? Thank you so much, Alex, for donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. What exactly is Robert's feelings and intentions? Queen of Wands. Oh, man. Queen of Wands is in the dark, so I do feel like there is some passion, there is some sort of connection and affection, but at the same time I really feel like they're being really stubborn about something, and I feel like they're being a little selfish about the situation. There is a Three of Swords, so I don't know if it's about them being optimistic and just hoping that you will just deal with all the stresses and worries and everything, and like I said, just enjoy the ride. That may not be that exactly, because I just feel like they're really holding on to their heart and they don't want to overshare something. So I don't know if it's like their feelings or what that is towards you, but that's what I got. You're welcome, Alphonse. Alex, thank you so much for donation again. What's Ian's, is it Ian's feelings? What are Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Isaac? What is Ian's feelings, not Isaac. Ian's feelings towards Alex. I don't know what I was thinking. What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? 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 What is Ian's feelings towards Isaac? Ooh. Isaac. Not Alex. I don't know who is Isaac. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm going to try it again, because I have no idea why I keep saying Isaac. What are Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? I did say it right. Cards want to come out. Different direction. What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? Queen of Wands really. Those don't want to come out again. I'm going to use a different deck. Cards don't want to cooperate with me. What are Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? Thank you. What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? What is Ian's feelings towards Alex? Oh man. There is the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like overall there is some good energy there. I feel like the two of you, or Ian has been harvesting some ideas or plans or something towards you. I do feel like overall there's some good energy. I feel like they do feel valued and respected, and I feel like they are trying to visualize the two of you in a long-term aspect. There's the Strength card is in the dark, so I do feel like there's a little bit of weakness when it comes to you. But weakness could represent, you know, sexual pleasures and that sort of thing, or it could just be them having a little bit of a low self-esteem or low confidence towards you. There is the Four of Wands and Light, so I do feel like they have reached their own private personal goals, and they are happy, or they have this inner happiness, but they're a little bit fearful of commitment. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. I don't know if they're fearful of commitment because of their extra responsibilities that they have with the Ten of Wands. I just feel like they have a lot going on and they're struggling with dealing with everything and feeling a little overwhelmed. But let's just clarify, what exactly are these feelings towards Alex? What exactly are Ian's feelings towards Alex? Nine of Pentacles. So again, I feel like they are trying to hustle, work, and try to get ahead of themselves or be more financially stable. I feel like they do have problems with overspending is what seems to be coming through. Excuse me, but that's what I have. Overall, it's some pretty good energy. It's nothing really negative. You're welcome, Alex. Nancy, general for the month of July for Nitu. Sun, Sagittarius, and Scorpio moon. Nice. Hi, Amber. So, general reading for need 2. What does need 2 need to know about July? What does need 2 need to know about the month of July? What does need 2 need to know about the month of July? The King of Cups. The King of Cups is in the light, so I feel like that is a good energy. The King of Cups, I do feel like overall your emotions and your balance is all going to be good. I feel like whatever's going on, you're going to be able to overcome any obstacles or any kind of situations that come your way. I feel like you're going to have a good hang of your emotions and not let them take over anything, you know, take over your mindset at all. And just have that clear connection with your intuition going into July, which is a little confusing because you have the High Priestess in the dark. So it's kind of like the High Priestess in the dark is kind of like having a disconnect from your feelings. But I feel like with the King of Cups, your feelings are going to be like on point. They're going to be good. I feel like you're going to have that sense of spiritual harmony and just that sense of feeling completed. But with the High Priestess in the dark, you're just kind of like, I don't know if it's about worrying about someone who is being dishonest towards you, or if it's kind of like worry about having a disconnection from your intuition, even though it seems to be good. Maybe it's not believing what you're feeling. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But you do have the Hierophant, so I do feel you're going to be learning some things, either about yourself or someone else. And I feel like this is more of like the universe trying to direct your path, and maybe even going through some sort of spiritual awakening with the High Priestess in the dark and the Hierophant beside each other. I feel like there will be a heavy weight on your shoulders with some extra responsibilities. I don't know if it's like physical extra responsibilities or if it's like your own personal thing that you're going to be going through about how you're going to be dealing with your feelings and your intuition and all that sort of thing. I just feel like some sort of spiritual awakening or something like that is trying to come through. Let's see what is going on with need 2. What is going on with need 2? What are the green cards? Oh, these are the fairy cards. If anybody wants fairy readings. These are the ones that, yeah, these are forest fae cards. I was going to say, I thought Miss Moonlight got those for me, but I think it was Emily. They are cute ones too. I forgot what I was just saying. ADHD here, I get distracted so much. I was going to clarify on what this Ten of Wands is representing for you. What is the Ten of Wands representing for need 2? Strength. So you are going to have some strength. You are going to have that clarity. I was feeling like your emotions and all that were going to be strong. Your intuition. A Ten of Swords. Yeah, some extra responsibility, some extra weights coming for you. If you're going through a spiritual awakening, it is normal to feel tired and drained and feeling a little bit lost if that is what's happening. But that's what I got. They are cool. I do like these. I use them sometimes. I use them in the fairy readings in the video I made yesterday. Thank you so much for a donation again, Alex. I appreciate that. Can I ask, how does R feel about Alex? Okay, so how does R... Let's see what these ones... How does R feel about Alex? 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 Ooh. There is the Hermit. For the Hermit, I do feel the sense of I don't know if this is about ours going through like a phase of like introspection or something like that, just trying to like look inwards and just kind of like reflect on something, think about themselves, or I don't know. But with the Two of Swords, I do feel like they are kind of like torn between two different things. They're trying to make difficult decisions. And I feel like they're kind of like trying to respect you and try to respect your limits or your boundaries or whatever that is. But they're a little bit confused about how to approach you or how to move forward towards you. There is a Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So I'm kind of like feeling like they're worried about their work situation. So I don't know if they have like a work that is a steady job or is something that is just temporary. I just feel them kind of like being a little bit worried or concerned about that kind of situation when they are thinking about you. So I'm not sure how that comes into play. But you also have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's a fear of lack opportunities with you, or they feel like they should plan ahead, or they should have done something differently than what they've done. Yeah. I know that doesn't really say how they're feeling about you though. It's kind of like just them worrying about something about you. Not that it's something about you yourself, just maybe worried about what you think of them is what I'm trying to say. Let's just clarify. What exactly does R feel about Alex? What exactly does R feel about Alex? Ace of Wands. So they do want to start something with you. This is like a new relationship, a new love, a new opportunity to be with you. So I don't know if they were worried about missing the opportunity, but they do want to try it again. Let's see, what exactly do they want to try with Alex? What are their intentions towards Alex? What are R's intentions towards Alex? Because of the Ace of Wands, I feel like they want to start something with you. So I don't know if there's like they're dead, like they're done playing games. They're ready to stop playing games and take more action. But I feel like they're a little bit worried about how to do so, because I don't know if something happened between the two of you before. But I feel like whatever it is, they're done playing games and they do want to start something new with you. That is what I got. I am not sure what that is about, but you're welcome. Hey, Sushi. Oh no, too grumpy for this room? Oh man. Lack of sleep will definitely do that. Sushi! I can see your question now. Can I get a yes or no answer for a secret question? Yes. Are you just going to think about your question? Hi, Sushi. I hope you get better sleep. Do you want me to use the cards or do you want me to use the pendulum for your yes or no question? You're welcome, Scorpio. You have it in mind? Okay, I'll use the pendulum to see what this secret question is. Is there any spirit guides that want to come and answer Sushi's question? Is there any spirit guides that want to come and answer Sushi's question? Is there any spirit guides that want to come and give Sushi an answer to her question? Can any spirit guides come and answer Sushi's question? Is there any spirit guides that want to come and give Sushi an answer to her question? Is there any spirit guides that want to come give Sushi an answer to her question? Is there any spirit guides that want to come give Sushi an answer to her question? Is there any spirit guides that want to come and give Sushi an answer to her question? It seems to be circling around unknown and yes. Unknown maybe. I think it's between unknown and yes. I'm not quite sure of that answer. Oh, you can't see with my hand. Sorry, I was looking at the pendulum. It was going between yes and unknown, but it kind of like did a pause right in the middle of unknown and yes. I'm not sure if that helps you in any way, or if there was something else you wanted to think about and I could try again, or do you want me to use the cards? Want me to clarify with the cards, Sushi? Okay. So the question for that's on Sushi's mind. For the question on Sushi's mind, what is the answer to the question on Sushi's mind? What is the answer to the question on Sushi's mind? What is the question on Sushi's mind? No need to worry. We'll clarify again. What is the answer? What is the answer to Sushi's question? 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 Is it a yes or a no? Ace of Cups is a yes card. Well, the Ace of Cups is yes. This said no need to worry. When I was doing it with the pendulum, my hand did get really cold. It was weird. I never felt my hand get cold like that before, and I was going between yes and unknown. So I don't know if it was trying to say not to worry about the answer, but that is what I got. Cool? Awesome. I hope you do get some sleep. Baby life is hard when they're little. It does get easier. When they're teenagers, they'll sleep a lot more. You're welcome, Sushi. Diamond! Will my son be okay soon with his ongoing sleep and energy issues? Okay, so will Diamond's son be okay soon with her ongoing sleep and energy issues? Will Diamond's son be okay with her ongoing sleep and energy issues? Will Diamond's son be okay with her ongoing sleep and energy issues? The Chariot, I feel like it's going to be lingering a little bit longer with the Chariot. I also feel with the Six of Swords, yeah, whatever is going on with your Sun, it is going to linger for a little while longer. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the dark too. So I just feel the sense of them. I also feel this energy around your Sun maybe being able to redirect their energy, because I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles is generally like misdirecting the energy. So if they're focusing on like low energy or negative energy, whatever energy you're speaking of, I feel like there is a possibility of how they can try to redirect that energy. And I feel like the answer is the Nine of Pentacles, by putting more of that energy into work. It might be a little bit hard, because with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm also feeling like he wants something to be perfect, and it's not really a perfect black and white situation that he's dealing with, or whatever it is that's draining his energy right now. But I feel like if he redirects it more into work, finances, or work, and maybe a little bit productive on how to pull him out of it. That's just a suggestion from the cards, though. You know, I don't know what's going on with your Sun, if it's actually something medical or just spiritual energy, or what that is about, but that's what the cards have to say. Daisha, general reading for Daisha. Hi, Bernard. To join the list, you just write exclamation mark join with your question. Like you see other people do. You just write exclamation mark join with your question, and then Nightbot will add you to the list. General reading for Daisha. 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 The Judgment is in the dark. I just feel the sense of being hard on yourself. I don't know if you've been hard on yourself. I just feel this energy of like being that inner critic, or just being a little bit harsher on yourself than you need to be right now. You have the Three of Swords. I'm not quite sure what exactly this energy is about. With the Three of Swords, I just feel the sense of some emotional things. I don't know if it's like emotional grief or emotional pain, or just the emotions of rethinking some sort of decision. With the Judgment card right beside it, I really feel like it's more about letting some of that go and not really stressing or worrying about whatever this is. There is a Queen of Wands, so I do feel like there is that spark of inspiration, fiery passion coming through, about being more making progress and staying focused on what keeps you going, or what keeps you motivated. I feel like really keeping that focus and that energy onto what keeps you moving, like what is that energy, and like go with it. Because you do have the Four of Wands, so I do feel like there's going to be a sense of celebration, happiness, and success coming for you. I feel like you've been harvesting some ideas or plans or whatever that was, and I feel like it will come through for you. I'm just not quite sure what this worry and stress or anxiety or whatever this is that is also showing here for you. Let's clarify. Can we get some positive energy for Daisha? Can the Fae give Daisha some positive energy? Can the Fae give Daisha some positive energy? The Fae says purity. It says always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart and within you. It will find the answers to your question. I'm not sure what that is about, but that is what I got. List is closed for the night. I am doing good, Bernard. Sorry, I've been busy. I haven't had time to chat very much, but how are you doing? I will be back tomorrow night, regular time. The list is closed. I guess I'm done. If you want me to pull a card from the Fae, I can do that for you. You're welcome, Deja. If you want me to pull a fairy card for you, Bernard, I can. What kind, what good is coming for Bernard? Can the Fae say what is good coming for Bernard? Can the Fae say what good is coming from Bernard? Can the Fae say what good is coming from Bernard? Bernard, you got the Hope card. The fairies tell you that hope is always there. Even if you can't see it, optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. That's what the fairies want you to know tonight. I hope you have a good night, Bernard. I'll be back tomorrow night 2 hours earlier than now. I do 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. But thank you everyone for being here. So my mouse is... thought my mouse wasn't going to work. But thank you everyone so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow night with Witchy Wednesday. Hope you all have a good night, and thank you so much for all the donations and everything. I appreciate you all so much. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.